possible. And I realized that the very fact that he and I were having this conversation was proof of the principle of coincidence. But he talks about, even in terms of brick walls, which he uses walls as an analogy quite a bit. In fact, in Hypnotizing Maria that he wrote, published in 2008, he uses a hypnotist trick of making somebody believe that they are inside a stone room and can't get out. So the brick walls analogy is common to both of us. And he said, if you're looking at a brick wall and you can't go where you want to go, and you're really focused on going there, the thing of it is you turn your back and there's a D9 over here caterpillar and somebody left it unattended and the thing just kicks into gear and blasts through that brick wall for you. That's the principle of coincidence. And I thought about how often something like that has happened. When I'm focused on something, I can't do that because, I can't do that because, I can't do that because, and all of a sudden the means to do it falls in my lap. But if I stayed focused on I can't do that because, I wouldn't even notice the coincidence. So number 4, essential element of writing a success story is that you take steps. So often we never step up to the starting line because we can't see every step between here and the finish line. We get stuck in how. Who has never done that? Who has never sat and agonized about how am I going to make that happen? You notice my hand did not go in the air. Right, we've all done that. We've said, what I really want to do is, and then we start saying, but I don't know how to do this, and I don't know how to do that, and I don't know what's next. You talk about the story of Charles Lindbergh. He dreamed up a lot of what he eventually accomplished flying courier flights. I don't know how I'd make that happen, but he kept taking steps. Ava Diamond, in our conversation, compared it to taking a night trip in a car. That when you get in the car and it's dark, even if you're not going that far, you can't see your destination, right? You can only see as far as your headlights will shine. If you don't put the car in gear, that's all you're ever going to be able to see. It's however far your headlights illuminate of your path. But if you'll put the car in gear and drive into the space that is illuminated by your headlights, what happens? Right. The next space becomes illuminated. And you drive into that, and then what happens? The next space becomes illuminated, and pretty soon there's your destination, shining in the headlights. Woohoo, you're there. So when I asked you before you went on break, what one thing you're going to do that would shift you from staring at a brick wall to looking at blue sky, that's an example of next steps.